Hi, welcome to CLA's Virtual Showcase. My name is Oleg, and I'll be demoing the Laundroworks Payment System. I'll show you how it works using actual hardware and explain how it can help you run a great modern laundromat with a great customer experience. So, with Laundroworks, we use these reloadable contactless cards. You can get one here, you can reload it with cash or credit cards at this kiosk. When you're ready to pay for a machine, you just walk up to it, it'll have a reader on there, just hold your card near and just leave it on the reader like so, and that makes the payment. We've also recently released a mobile app that follows the same flow. You put you reload the balance on the app. When you're ready to pay, just walk up to a reader and hold it near the reader like so. Very, very simple. The system uses real-time cloud-based software for remote management and reporting. You can run all sorts of promotions on it, like time of day pricing, free dry, lots of other things. So we got a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. So this is the Value Add Center kiosk. It's the kind of the central unit in the laundromat. It's used for buying new cards, reloading cards, checking balances. It's got administrative functions. You typically have 2 of these in a store for redundancy. Okay, so let's just take a look, see how it works. Let's say you have a laundry card and you want to put some more money on it. You just drop it in here. It's just a card holder. Brings up your balance. Shows you any promotions going on in the store, and we'll get into some of this. Okay, but for now, let's say you want to reload, you have $1. You just throw it in here right now. You don't need to touch anything. For cash reloading, just throw in your bills. Put in your card and throw in your bills. There's the $1, $10. But let's throw in a 10 because there is a promotion going on right now for every $10 deposited by cash. So I'm going to use a $10 bill. Get a little jingle for your bonus. Very simple, clean. $21. All right, but let's say you wanted to reload with credit cards. With credit cards, yeah, you have to tell the system that you want to use a credit card. Next, it prompts you with some preset tiles, and these are customizable by the store owner, but these are common ones that our customers use. It's also possible to set a really custom amount to reload, like $11. But most customers just use the presets. Let's go with $10. Okay, at this point, the PIN pad here will be prompting you for the $10 payment. I'm going to use my credit card with a chip on it. Okay, I'm just going to insert it in here. Gets approved. And you could also, if you don't have a chip card, you could swipe. If you have an iPhone with Apple Pay, you could just use Apple Pay here as well at this terminal, or Google Pay. So now it's asking you for a receipt, an optional paper receipt. Yeah, I want a receipt. Let's go for a receipt. Get your paper receipt. This is a very nice feature in case this is a corporate account. And we're done. That's it. Balance is $31. Let's take our credit card, move our card. Let's go do some laundry. Okay, so that's for reloading a card. Let's say you're a new customer, you walk up to the kiosk and you want to buy a card. Well, it prompts you for one or two things. You insert your card, or you just press this new card button if you want to buy a card. You can't miss it. Touch this button. Okay, so I want to reload with cash. I want to buy a card using cash. The cost of the card is set to $1. You can customize this to whatever you want. Some use cash. All right, let's just throw in the bill. Card comes out. Notice I put in $5. We charge $1 for the card. So the balance, it automatically comes out with the net balance on there. It's $4. All right, so there's the $4. Well, let's just check, make sure. Whoops. Let's just check to make sure we have the $4. It's doing a little bit of setup on the card. So there's the $4. That's it. And let's talk about some of the other items on this menu here right now. So first, you obviously see your balance, any promotions going on. Along the bottom here, there's an Espanol button, so you can toggle to Spanish and back. You can check your own usage right here by pressing the usage button. Kind of gives you recent use. So for example, you started some dryers, then you topped off your balance at the Value Add Center with $1, then with $10. And there's a registration button, which is very important. So this allows you to tie your personal information to the laundry card. In this case, first name, last name, phone, and email. You can also enable this checkbox here that when checked, will have the system send you a notification whenever your cycle's done. So customers love that, and so do store owners because it frees up the machines more quickly. You can use this register information for your customer list. You can then promote to these customers, send them emails or text messages even. And you can use this information to do a reverse lookup when a customer loses their card. You could do a search by phone or email. You could ascertain the balance and transfer all of that information to a new card. Let's talk about the readers. So you're going to have a card reader mounted on every washer, dryer, or vending machine. Most of our customers operate pure cut stores or no coin drops, no coins. Remember, you could put cash at the value add center. So the reader gets installed in the coin drop spot or the coin box spot. The installation's very simple. We make these custom back plates so that you don't have to drill. Usually you just put this on, mount with washers and nuts from the inside of the machine, and you're done. You connect the cable harness, maybe a power supply. These readers are wireless. They connect back to the value add center. There's no Cat5 cabling. It's all plug and play. Okay. So here in the setup, we have a couple of simulators. One's a washer simulator. This is for a Speed Queen washer. And this is for a Dexter stack dryer. This is what we use in our labs, but these are real controls. And what's going to give you, it gives us an exact experience of what it's like in the store. So let's go take a look and see how it works. So we have the reader mounted on the right. It's showing the price, the machine number, and tells you to place the card above. Little instructional message. The machine here displays, both of them display the price, by the way. So notice when I switch the cycles to hot, 825, it's synchronized to the reader. Okay, cold, 625. But I can also change some of these modifiers. These are adders, upgrades, like extra wash, extra rinse. That's supported as well. This is enabled because we have serial communication going between the reader and the machine control. So the machine is telling us, I'm on hot, I'm on cold, and the reader is responding accordingly. The serial communication also enables the machine to tell the reader that it's running a cycle right now, or it's finished, or perhaps that it's experiencing some sort of error. All right, so this is an advanced form of integration. It's more advanced than basic pulse that some of the other systems use, which is basically just an emulation of dropping a coin. There's no intelligent communication between the machine and the reader. Let's try to start this machine. So notice I'm going to bring the card near. It's going to, see, I'm not even touching it. This is the contactless technology working, but I'm just going to drop it on here. Displays the balance. All right, and just press start. Good, so we have our new balance. Remove card. Washer is busy. The reader knows that because of the serial communication. Notice when I put the card back, it's just going to display the balance. There's no prompt for any sort of payment. It doesn't charge the card because the washer is running and the reader knows that. Okay, now let's see how the dryer reader works. And the way it works is it's similar to coin drop in that when you want to add time to a dryer, you just tap your card to the reader. Okay? So let's see how it works here. Here we have 35 cents on this dryer. It's telling us right now we got to actually pick a temperature. All right, so let's add some time. Just present your card there. You can just hold it there or just tap it. We added 8 minutes. Okay, we can hold the card there again for 1 or 2 seconds. We added 8 more minutes, 16 minutes. Let's add a little bit more time. Okay, deducted another 35 cents. All right, we're ready to go. 24 minutes, and now you can add more time. You can present the card in the exact same way. We can also operate in full cycle pricing mode where you start the machine off with, let's say, 40 minutes off the bat. Notice there's nothing to press here. There are no buttons. It's completely contactless and touchless in this case. Right? You're not swiping any cards here. You're not inserting the card. It's completely simple to use and reliable. Right? And that's how the dryers work. We've also recently introduced a mobile app that can be used for payment. It's available for Android and iPhone devices. So it's like having your laundry card on your phone. You top up the balance and you could start the machine directly with the phone. We use NFC technology, the same technology that's used by the laundry cards, to talk to the reader. Notice there are no QR codes or anything to scan around here. It's the same reader that's used for both the laundry cards and the phones. It's all streamlined. Let's take a look to see how it works. Let's start the machine with the phone. The cycle cost is $7.25. This is our phone, our app. We got a balance of $52.75. There's a little animation that even shows you how to apply the phone. So you just bring it near. Payment made. Okay. Let's just press the start button. Wash rate busy. And the app even shows us that the cycle is active on washer rate and how much time is remaining. And it'll even give us a notification when the cycle is finished. Now we're going to talk about a couple of ancillary items that the readers are integrated with. Common one is door access, specifically with the door strike. So you can use this to control access to the washroom door, for example. So this reader is controlling this strike. This would normally be mounted in a door frame, right? It's just here for demo purposes. Notice that it's locked, so can't enter the door. You have your store card. Just put it on the reader or just hold it there. There's a little click. So now it's applying voltage here and this thing is open. Okay, it'll be open for about 7 seconds and now it's closed, but you can change that timing. The other integration we have is with point of sale systems. We're integrated with all the common point of sale systems in the laundromat industry. And what this allows you to do is use your store card to pay at the point of sale. All right, and the store card, remember, you can reload that with cash at the value add center, allowing you to have all the cash kind of securely stored away there. So in this setup here, I have a very simplified sort of version. I have just an iPad. Normally this might be a full-blown system with scales and printers and all that sort of stuff. But just for simplicity's sake, we have one application here just on the iPad. So let's buy a laundry bag, maybe some liquid detergent. Okay. Now we're going to tell the POS that we want to pay with our Laundroworks card. We're going to submit this payment. And that's going to go to the point of sale reader, $7. We just put our laundry card here, approved. That's approved on the POS, and we're done. And finally, we have the Laundro portal wrapping up the entire system. Laundro portal is our cloud-based management system that gives you real-time reporting, diagnostics, and this is where you would configure the system, set promotions, set vend prices. All right, so let's go and take a look.
Portal will show you is the status of your system. In this case here, we have 2 value add center kiosks, VAC 1 and VAC 2, showing that they're okay. But if you have some errors, maybe you have no cards or there's no internet, it'll be indicated here. It also shows you how much money you have inside each kiosk, number of bills, and the total cash amount. Then you have the statuses of all the readers, dryers, and washers. Green means everything is fine. If you see something in red, you might want to check it out. You can also configure the system to send you an email notification for various issues. It comes with a lot of reporting capabilities. The summary report is a popular report. It shows you high-level parameters across any time window. For example, how much money you're taking in at the kiosks, what the machine cycle revenues are, how many cards you're dispensing, how much you're giving out on bonuses, what the breakdown between your cash and credit card use is, and between washers and dryers. You can also drill down into the data in various ways. For example, in this case, you can see that in the last 30 days, washer 1 did 170 turns and generated $553 in revenue. Or you can view the data by machine size and do some averaging. In this case, you can see that the average 20-pound machine had a daily average of 4.4 turns and a revenue of $14.51. Or, for example, you can look at hourly use reports to see when your store is busy. This report can help drive a decision about setting up time of day discounts during slow hours. You could also track use of individual laundry cards. For example, this customer loaded their laundry card with $20 using a credit card. Then they did some wash, some dry. Their final balance is $8.15. You could add value to this card directly through the portal, and maybe for a refund. You could also ban this card if you wanted to. Finally, you can configure your system through here. For example, you can set bonuses for reloads and your vend cycle prices.
So now just a few items to wrap up. Talked about how dead simple the system is to use, from reloading the laundry cart to using it on the machines. Anybody can do it. Okay, and because it uses cash and it uses conventional payment methods, you can get rid of the coins, and most of our customers operate pure card stores. You can still keep the coin if you wanted to for a hybrid configuration. Talked about the reliability. You don't need to swipe or insert the card, you just kind of bring it near the reader. It's very reliable from that standpoint. The value add center, if it loses internet, you can still use cash in the store. Loyalty is another big factor here. Okay, this card has inherent loyalty because it's got a balance, but you can also reward customers for repeat use. You can have time of day pricing or free dry. You can even send them a text message when their laundry is done. Once a customer starts using the Laundroworks system, they're not going to another store. Real-time cloud-based reporting and control, right? You have all this data, so it allows you to make really insightful operating decisions about equipment, about how to operate your store. And finally, we talked about the new mobile app and its unique approach. No QR codes, just tap it to the reader. So you also find that Laundroworks is very affordably priced, and it's no wonder we're currently deployed at over 3,000 locations globally. So when you're choosing a payment system, I encourage you to think about all these various issues, and I think you'll find that Laundroworks is a very good fit. Thanks very much for attending. If you want more information, please get in touch. Our website is laundroworks.com. Thank you.